Right? Oh,
the gentleman.
Toast to the gentleman.
Smoke on. It's probably only chronic and I'm smoke on. Smoke on. Smoking on
Go ahead and try that again.
Okay.
Toast to the gentleman, or is it gentleman?
I'm simply Gino Green.
And I'm Ron Kilo.
And this is
Cannabis Critics.
Today's show is sponsored by the Strand of the Day. Anchor or co-host has got us covered. Guy Ritchie. There it is. There it is.
Right. Wait for me to catch
I'm not really good with names, y'all, for real, but I'll bullshit aside, though. Fuck all that bullshit, for real. Sometimes names don't need to be remembered, but this motherfucker put his name 17 times in the fucking credits. What it been?
The show was a lot of weed smoked in this movie.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Man.
I wish I could have been on set for this motherfucking movie. I'm wondering if was any of that weed real? Although they didn't really give a good close-up of the weed. At, the actual buzz on the plants or anything like that. They just showed, I tried to put this one kind of like on the back burner for real, but no. He said it's on the burner back of enough shit. So,
what the fuck you talking about?
Say the plot of the movie was a gangster made a lot of money selling weed, decided he wanted to get out, retire, enjoy the back end of his life with his spoil. Some other gangsters that was dealing in other drugs decided that they wanted to get a piece of that action. Matthew McConaughey, he's a drug dealer trying to retire. Jax from Sons of Anarchy,
Charlie Hunnam,
was his right-hand man. He played, to me, a lot more parts in this movie than Matthew McConaughey. He was the star of the show. His role was a little more interesting, for real.
Now, don't get me wrong. They had Matthew McConaughey's kind of line in this motherfucker, but it was all make-believe. Like, oh, what if? Shit, you know what I'm saying? He played it cool like he was in, like, a Lincoln commercial. Pretty much throughout the whole movie. I mean, but don't get me wrong. He did blame that blame, you know what I'm saying? He popped off the pistol.
Did he kill a couple people? I think he did.
Nah.
He killed that Chinese motherfucker, though.
Talked a lot of shit, though.
He had one dude that he was trying to give it to, sell it to or whatnot, whatever, and he was a snake motherfucker. And this is the thing about it. I didn't even see that. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't see that he was the snake. Yeah, Matthew. Him and them Chinaman was scheming. But Matthew McConaughey was over all that. He was on all that shit. Him and his boy. They was on that. And I feel like the acting in this movie was decent. I won't say it was super duper, but it was decent. Everybody range of acting in this movie pretty much satisfied my acting chops as far as them doing their job. He was Colin Farrell, I mean, I expected that for real, so I was glad that I got that in The Gentleman. I wanted to see it because of the weed, but I wanted to see it because of the actors and everything, and I knew Jax from Sons of Anarchy, and I liked him in that. I was really ready to see him on the big screen. Even though he had already been on the big screen and I didn't go see those movies. I think he was in one movie. He was in like one of them King Arthur movies or something. Yeah, he was in one of them medieval motherfucking movies. But I'm not a really medieval type movie motherfucker. So I was really ready to see him on some gangster shit on the big screen. I give him thumbs up on his acting. Hugh Grant. I've only seen him in like some chick flicks. He wasn't on that type of time in this movie. He showed his range. He even had a different accent and everything. And I was loving it while I was smoking my weed. Right. Snaky motherfucker, man. Super snaky, for real. And I ain't gonna even lie. At the end of the movie, I thought his ass was gonna get away, but he didn't. I was really happy about that.
The fact that they didn't show them killing you, you might be in the next one.
Really hoping it'll be a gentleman, too.
I mean, they left the door open, so.
It's a good movie. It's solid. The acting is great. The writing is cool. The plot, you gotta watch the movie for real to make sure you don't fucking lose sight of what the fuck is going on. Because trust and believe, the lingo in this motherfucker is like really all over the place. Britain, you know what I'm saying? These British motherfuckers, they got their own kind of ebonics and everything, bro. I love it though. Motherfucking dialogue, because they was talking about, all about the fuckery. Who fucking then said that in their movie? Said so many times on the streets, it's incredible. I even say the fuckery is real.
The way the movie starts out, I just like how Fletcher's just kind of chilling in the living room and Charlie's just grabbing a beer. He makes his presence known. He thought he had the whole situation planned and figured out. So he came at him like this. Somebody's trying to pay me $150,000, but you could pay me $20 million if you don't want me giving them this dirt on you. So I'm just like, man, he got a big set of balls on him, for real. Charlie handles the situation. I'm going to inquire. What you talking about, my guy? Because that's a steep rise. 30 seconds? Charlie Hunnam, he really got the spotlight in this little situation.
Killing
He
y'all.
was the man that knew everything that was going on because Fletcher brought it to his attention. Not only that, he knew already what Fletcher was doing. Like he said, he does it better. So Fletcher in the bushes taking pictures and shit. Charlie's in the bushes behind it in a ghillie suit taking pictures of him. I want to see Charlie Hunnam in an Oscar-worthy piece. A director needs to pick him up for a project,
Mission
sit him
Impossible.
down, and give him the role. For real, it's his time. It's been a second. He's done put it to work. I done seen it, and I like it.
Fletcher's so
Hey,
fucking
I was talking to that little fuck nigga, and he was just like, "You couldn't lift the wheel of cheese, you cunt." I was sold. Fuck the rest. I'm on board with that.
But Colin Farrell, I liked it his part when they was in the deli with the little young niggas with the knives and shit.
Right.
After he whooped their little ass and another. And if you really want to get into some good fighting and everything, come down to the gym, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you found out that everybody knew him. For real, he was the coach. I ain't a gangster, man, for real, but all bullshit aside, I done some gangster shit.
Right, but that's because he had to give up his loyalty. There would be no repercussions towards his boys. Then he had to let Charlie know, I give you 3 things. 3 strikes, I'm out. I should touch on Henry Gold. Dry eye. My boy, what were you doing in the last moments of your life?
This nigga was fumbling with the panty. Are you fucking stupid? That was just goofy to me, man. Fuckery.
I like how Guy Ritchie led you to believe like Matthew McConaughey got caught up in little fender bender. Guy Ritchie kind of gave you the illusion that he was further from the destination than he really was.
Now that's what he did.
You thinking Dry Eye got her all to himself, about to do his business, but no, he was closer than you thought.
I'm gonna just say this about Michelle, man, for real. All bullshit aside, and I'm gonna keep it simple.
That
And I'm gonna
accent.
listen.
Oh my goodness.
Right, and all bullshit aside.
When they were sitting at the table and they was talking to each other, Jeremy Strong and his wife was sitting across the table from him. They were talking about this, that, and the other, but they had their own little lingo going. Then Matthew asked his wife about, oh boy, she was like, he's a fox.
In the hen house. Quote worthy bogus, especially that line. When she was in there with the paperweight. She is paperweight. Oh no. Man.
Level.
It took that man 10 minutes to die after she put one in between his eyes.
She popped the shit out them 2 motherfuckers.
I really like the situation. I like the little Easter egg of the man from U.N.C.L.E. that was on the poster when Fletcher was running down the script to the producer. It was a fresh little take, but yeah, you had to stay attentive. Conversations that was going on was, fast paced. Gotta watch and then double back and hit it again, like a roach in a tray.
If you've seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels or Snatch or both, you're going to want to see this movie. So leave a comment below, co-signing with me, y'all, to let him know that, yeah, he should probably go check those other 2 out because he hasn't done it. I'm going to go ahead and give my rating on this movie. That way y'all can go ahead and let y'all get up out of here. I'm going to get a gentleman 4 blunts.
All right.
And a cocktail. Simply Gino Green. This is,
Right, Kilo.
and you have just witnessed Cannabis Critics.